Check it out. Wow for Real coming to you with a quick video. Wait a minute. That's not it. Hey guys, Fuck! Hello, my friends and family on Fit. Oh, no. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, yeah, that's it. Hello, everybody. My name is Joe, and I'm a weapon of mass instruction. Been doing a lot of looking around at stuff. And here's what I got. I saw a quick video on YouTube. Look up how to prevent the government from tracking your phone. I plan on running some experiments with that on my two junk phones and see if they still turn on and I don't break them. And if that works out, I'm totally going to void the warranty on my phone right now, and I'm going to freaking sacrifice that warranty for a little bit of security and peace of mind. So that's that. In other news, everybody's already been saturated with it, but crazy shit happening in Anaheim. People keep seeing this picture of the police officer dressed like an army guy, like a soldier, but armed with a paintball gun. But if you look closely, he's got a real sidearm, and that's a real beating stick that he's got on his hip. So freaking technically his main weapon there in that picture is not a lethal weapon, but he still has a lethal sidearm. And if you look at all the picters from Anaheim and all the video footage, you'll see plenty of examples of police officers dressed like he is, like with full fucking tactical gear, flak jacket, Kevlar, all that stuff, and armed with freaking lethal weapons, meaning M4s and Remington 870s and shit like that. One of them also has the 37mm rotary grenade launcher, like the M32, but for police. Or who knows, it could be a 40 mic. It could be an M32. It does have some Ricky Recon shit on it, like it's got a built-in, basically an ACOG, but the way it works is you dial in your range setting and it actually physically moves the optic, so you don't have to re-zero it or anything like that. You get your zero at a specific yardage and then you're good. Anyway, so they're stepping up their force protection level when it comes to these protests that are for the most part peaceful from what I've seen. Only rarely do they get violent. But that violence is met with a whole fucking shitstorm of violence. So that's that. Looked at the Drudge Report for a little bit. And the first, whole section of it, and to be fair, I was looking mainly on Drudge for Droid. It's the app that I got. And it lists each column one at a time, first, second, and third. And, pretty much a good 1/3 of it for today is, nothing but talking about who's going to be the vice president for Romney if he's elected, and it's just stupid bullshit. Regular political fucking smoke and mirrors. It doesn't fucking matter who's the president and who's the vice. Basically, the fact of the matter is they're both fucking corrupt as hell. And we got Obama, good old Barry Soetoro, fucking talking to a crowd in Denver, apparently, and according to one news report, he's talking about how the United States is the best country in the world, how freaking we're unique, how we've got the best workers, best scientists, best fucking blah, 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 blah. And if you want to get a more accurate portrayal of our place in the world hierarchy of nations, look at episode 1 of, I think it's called Newsroom, fucking HBO series, and there's this guy up on a stage talking to a crowd of reporters or whatever, and he's basically saying, no, we're not the best nation on earth, not anymore. And that's the God honest truth. Just talking, and not even a full 4 years ago, We had Obama saying freaking America is nothing special. America is not unique. We got to learn to find our place in the world community. Like, way to double talk. Way to fucking double talk. Not to be confused with the newspeak. I know the difference. Slavery is freedom. Ignorance is, I don't know, strength. Yeah. War is peace. You know, making war in the name of peace is like fucking for virginity. Alright? Here we go. And the last, saving the best for last here. Mayor Bloomberg, Herr Bloomberg, I love how that one friggin' talk show host said it. Herr Bloomberg, Sig Heil, motherfucker. He's equipped the NYPD with a new computer system called Domain Enhancement or something like that. And they show a picture of the operations center, and it's a wall of fucking HD TVs, and it's got a fucking GPS map of New York City. It's got fucking footage from traffic cameras, from the license plate scanners, the security cameras. Like, it's tapping into all sorts of footage. And in this report by CBS, and I can't do the link for you guys here because, as you can see, this is my cell phone. You can probably see that, yeah. I can't post the link for you, but I shared it on my Facebook page. So take a look at that. But I love how the very first example of how this system could be used for promoting law and order is to catch terrorists. To fucking catch... Really? Are you fucking serious? For anybody who's not already clued in, the worst terrorist attack perpetrated on American soil was done by the American government. Period. End of fucking story. And they're trying to catch terrorists. Message to everybody. Be careful, because the next terrorist they catch in New York City might just be you. We're there. We're in the Orwellian police state. We are there. The only major difference, and I don't know if they're just biding their time, or if it frankly doesn't even matter to them that we all have our guns still. It might not even just matter to them. Because if they think you're being too much of a problem, you're rocking the boat too much, they could just freaking send a task force on your ass. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm rocking this fucking boat. I'm going to keep screaming my message here. I'm going to keep fucking spreading and expanding. We all got to keep on spreading and expanding and screaming our message. We all have to keep on saying the things we're saying. We got to keep spreading the truth. We got to keep waking up the sheep, you know? And like, I'll look up in the sky and I'll see a chemtrail. And if there's anybody near me, I'll be like, "Ha, would you look at that?" And I'll point up in the sky and they'll be like, "What?" And I'll say, "You see that long cloud in a straight line there?" "Yeah, what about it?" "That's not a cloud." "Oh yeah, what is it?" "It's a chemtrail." "It's a what?" "A chemtrail." "You know how jet planes leave behind that contrail?" "Oh yeah. "Well, how long is it supposed to take before it dissipates?" "Oh, those things take forever." No. Keep an eye on your jets. I tell them straight out, like, next time you hear a jet going by, check for a contrail. Most of the time, jets don't leave contrails. The times that they do actually leave a contrail, it tends to disappear within 10 minutes. And yet you'll have a cloudless sky, and you'll have fucking quote-unquote contrails lasting for hours, turning into fucking pure overcast. That's a fucking chemtrail. Well, what are they using it for? You know, I'll list the theories. I'll be like, well, some people think it's to prevent global warming, but, you know, we all know global warming is bullshit, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it is. Take a look. Learn your facts. Learn about the carbon cycle. You know. Well, what else could they be using it for? Do you know what a hologram is? Is that like Star Wars? Yeah, just like Star Wars. Use the Force, Obi-Wan. It's not their fault they're brainwashed. They can't help it. We all were. Every one of us. Cradle to the grave, media fucking meltdown. But there it is. It's fucking the Orwellian experience. Welcome to paradise, people. That's what we got today. And I will continue screaming the message until they either put me down like a wild dog or freaking enough people wake the fuck up before this whole national experiment is complete. One last thing before I let you all go, and I'm serious about this. If there's anybody watching this who lives in the Pennsylvania area, Northeast Pennsylvania especially, I believe my company is up and running. And as far as company goes, that's my business is specifically. I don't know what the terminology is. Like I looked at the fucking tax code, and apparently what it comes down to is if it's just me and I'm just providing services, then I don't really need to worry too much. I just got to make sure to file my taxes perfectly. Oh, the IRS has a new SWAT team. Newsflash. Right, so my business is pretty much up online, ready to go. Just need clients now. So if you watching this or anybody who you know wants some home defense training, self-defense training, like real like down and dirty, individualized training packages, and not just like the 10, 15, 20-minute videos that I put up from now and then, but like a no shit, like you're gonna have me for an hour, 2, 3 hours, however long it takes to get through everything. You can look at my Facebook page for it. It's facebook.com/doublefox consulting, all one word there. And I'm gonna be able to put that in the description box, so you'll be able to take a look at that. I have my pricing up. Well, most of it. I am gonna offer a per hour rate for actual range time, but that's gonna be probably a little bit in the future. I need to make sure that any insurance issues are taken care of before then, but I don't think that's really going to be a problem. But yeah, so for now, it'll be mainly home assessment. It'll be helping to determine exactly the right tools for the job, talking about specific tactics for different scenarios that may occur, home invasion, fire, different stuff like that. Developing action plans for you and your family, if you have one, as well as different drills and training exercises that you can go through in order to prepare for your worst case scenario. Like I always say, if you're ready for the worst case scenario, anything else that comes along is going to be gravy. But there's always a possibility that your worst case scenario turns out to be worse than you expected. Murphy always says that. So that's what I got for you tonight. Again, if anybody's interested, I hope to get some business soon, and it's going to be, I think it'll be well worth your while. 100% guarantee there as well. So basically what that means is if you decide that my services aren't required, if I showed up at your door or whatever, or a public place to meet and talk about your specific needs and stuff like that, and maybe, go over what package you want. I fucking love that word. Package. Because I got one, Sorry. But you know what? If we can't have any humor in our lives, then there's no point. If you decide for whatever reason that you don't need my services, I'm not going to charge you for meeting with you or, driving out to where you live so that, we could talk or whatever the case may be. Anything that we go over, anything I see is going to be confidential between you, the client, and me, the provider, the expert, what's going to be the technical term? Gun god? No, not quite. Demigod? Maybe? No. So yeah. And if you want, I'm going to do that tomorrow as well. I'm going to draw up some sheets that I can print out, like actual like agreements, contracts, if you will. Basically more of just, basically me saying I'm not going to divulge any secrets. I'm not going to freaking go and talk to people if, something in your house doesn't seem legit. That's really not my business. Although to be fair, in the interest of standards, if you ask me for help and you invite me to your house and it looks like a crack house and there's like, paraphernalia all over the place, I'm probably not going to help you out there. I'll tell you to clean it up and then I'll come back. So yeah, rest assured, everything that I see, everything that we go over as far as action plans and security and all of that is going to be just between the two of us. All right. So there's no worries about privacy there. And I think that's it. Oh, and go ahead and like the page, even if you don't plan on using the services. The more likes I get, the better off the business will be as far as the Facebook page goes. So, there we go. Yeah, likes. And I'm spent. Y'all have a good night now. Peace.